Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rekah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Definitely want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS and their elders. Definitely want to give double honors to my elder, Harwam, Banyas, all of the Lions Den Camp, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Shalom to the sincere Akim, Akwati, and Bunyam that believe in sincerity and the truth. Shalom. All right, today's lesson is going to be a quick one. I'm going to just jump right into it. This is Isaiah 3 and 9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings, man. All right. Verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. Come on, phone. All right, this article here says first polls reveal how Kamala Harris stacks up to Donald Trump since Biden dropped out. All right, this is a quick article. The U.S. election landscape shifted dramatically this week as President Joe Biden bowed out of the 2024 race and endorsed his Vice President Kamala Harris at the top of the Democratic ticket. 4 days later, the majority of Democrats have thrown support to Harris to take on ex-president and Republican nominee Donald Trump. The first polls since Biden dropped out of the race have been released and reveal how Harris is performing compared to Trump. Several polls show Harris in neck competition with Trump. All right. So I was bringing this particular scripture out, man, for a few reasons, man. For one, for what it says in verse 14. All right, we're going to get to that. And in verse 13, verse 12. 12 is the main point. All right, so I'm going to read this again, Isaiah 3 and 9, because we understand the agenda that the Democratic Party, Kamala Harris, pushes, man. All right, either way it go, the Lord is speeding this thing up. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, the true name of the Most High is Yahweh. His only begotten Son's true name is Yahweh Shai. All right, but they're speeding the process up, man. Right, making the prophecy come faster and faster, and bringing the World War III, bringing World War III in faster and faster. All right, either way it go. Excuse me. Either way it go, any one of these presidents, nominees make it into the seat. All right, it's just going to bring forth the destruction a lot faster, bring forth World War III faster, man. All right, but we know for a fact what the Democratic Party pushes, that agenda that they push, man. All right, so if she becomes president, you should already know what their main agenda is going to be. For one, back in the state of Israel, and for two, that certain agenda dealing with sodomy. All right, so I'm gonna start this. Again, it's Isaiah 3 and 9. The show of their countenance does witness against them, right? It's a witness, man. Right? Everything that they do and how they the agendas that they push, man, it's a witness to what type of people we're dealing with, right? They're just dealing with wicked people, individuals, and the wicked run this world. They run this country and they run the world, man. All right, there's no righteousness. We even have Israelites sitting in the seats of Congress and the Senate. And, I mean, it's just we have judges. I mean, and all of them are pretty much a part of the same agendas, man, being part of the wicked. Right? The show of their countenance does witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto them, right? So like they don't hide anything, man. They're actually pushing this agenda, man. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves, right? That's because the Lord's gonna put it right back on them. Anything they put out is gonna come right back on you, man. All right. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doing, man. So, again, what you put out is what you receive. Right, the Lord is going to bring it amongst their own heads, man. And that same agenda that they're pushing, right, is leading them and the rest of our people, the 2/3 of our people, straight to destruction, man. All right, we have to be separate from these people, man. All right, be separate from that agenda, separate from their philosophies, from their ideas, from their way of life, from their beliefs, their doctrine, their religions. Man, we have to separate ourselves from all of that, man, because all of that stuff is going to be put back onto their own head. Verse 11, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, and the speckled bird, the true Israelites of the Most High Yahweh, right, his children, right. As for my people, children are their oppressors, man. We got base men and children and women being our leaders, man. Then they are our oppressors. These same people oppressing us, oppressing our way of life, which our way of life is walking in the way of Yahweh Shah, trying to be like Him, all right, be spiritually like Him, putting away the wickedness and the lust of the flesh, all right. But the wicked, they dwell in that wickedness, man. Right, that's where they feel like it's most safe for them. Right, but for my people, for the Lord's people, right, for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's people, as for my people, children are their oppressor and women rule over them. And this is so again, man. Like we're being led by unclean shit, man. And I'm saying that because right, women are not supposed to be leaders. They weren't created to be leaders, man. They was created to be helpmates. And they because most women today, especially our women, man, they love them sodomites. They love drags and trainees, man. Right? It's sickening, man. They encourage that shit, man. Just like the Democratic Party, right? And trust me, I'm against both parties, man. They're two wings on the same bird, man. The left and the right wing, man. All right? I follow Yahweh Shah, man. I don't follow the Democratic or Republican Party, man. I don't follow the ways of this world. Right? As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, man. Just like our family members, man. And I'm just making this as an example. I got, family members, that's all they can think of, man. It's all they are into is politics. And that's just because that's all they knew. Not understanding that that shit doesn't have no power in it. It's all of that's gonna lead you to destruction, no matter who you vote for, no matter what party you follow. It's leading you to death, man. All right, period. All right, we separate ourselves from this wicked ass kingdom, man. No matter what we do, no matter what we vote for, it's always gonna come against us, man, because this is not our rest. All right. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. And that's the point of this lesson, man. This government is destroying the way of our paths, man. Not for the people that are in this truth because we don't walk or follow that shit, man. But 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of Israel, man, follow behind that mess, right? And that's leading them to destruction, right? It's destroying the way of thy paths, man. Right? That way is narrow, man. It leads to a broad, but it starts off narrow, right? That path, right? Only one man can walk it at a time, man. That's how narrow that path is, right? And the rest of the people that's not on the path are in error, man. They're walking in dust and in confusion of this place, man. This is why Babylon is considered the place of confusion, man. Just sitting is full of dust. You can't even see properly in this place, man. Right? Unless you have the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on you, man. Right? Which makes everything clear. Right? Make sure it brings which is that light for one, that lamp. Right? It says, verse 13, the Lord Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. Right? He's judging the people, man. Right? He sees everything that goes on the earth, man. And he's about to send Yahweh Shah to come judge this place, man. Right? The Lord Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people, the elect, and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor? Saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, God of hosts, right? The God of armies, man. Right? What say, man? Because they're killing us, man. Everything that we have today is utterly um corrupted. The food, the water, the air. I mean, everything. Right. The only thing that we can hold on to is the scriptures, man. Only thing we can hold on to is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai is gonna lead us to Yahweh, man. That's the only thing we have. That's the only righteous thing and clean thing that we have, man. And if you follow that path, man, you're walking in righteousness, right? But the 2/3 and the heathens, man, really the wicked, the heathens are destroying us, man, and destroying 2/3 of our people. But this is why the Lord Yahweh Shai gave us law, statutes, commandments, man, to keep us from that wickedness. For those who try to follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability and keep those law, statutes, commandments. This keeps you from death, man. It keeps you out of wickedness. But you have to be blessed through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai with the Holy Spirit to be able to understand these scriptures, understand that for one, Yahweh Shai didn't do away with the laws, man. Right? He came to fulfill prophecy in the laws, man. Right? Now, the sacrificial laws are done away with because he was the ultimate sacrifice. This is Proverbs 6:20. But just still speaking on that agenda that they push, man. These wicked individuals that run this country and run the world. Right? That wicked sodomite type of fornication, fornicator type mindset, man, and agenda that they're pushing. Right? Proverbs 6. But this is why the law, statutes, commandments have been brought to the children of Israel, man. So to keep us away from that bull crap, man. It's Proverbs 6:20. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thy heart, that mind, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. Right? When I go, keeping the law, statutes, commandments, man. Right? And that's why the small hatters still, they wear that little box on their head because the Israelites used to keep the commandments in there, man. So whenever they needed, they could pull it out and read it, right? But in today's time, we have the cell phone, so I mean, we have the internet, the unicorn, so we can always get, if you're about to fall or stumble, you can always run back to the scriptures, man, to help you walk the right path, all right? Verse 22, when thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp. All right, and I was speaking on this early in the video. All right, the commandment is a lamp. Tap the chest, see what you get. So like, that's crazy. I ain't even tap nothing. Satan, bro. It's lucky. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, man. Right, keeping you, big, so that way you can walk on that narrow path without, veering to the left or to the right, and be able to stay on that path. All right, without that light, you're walking in the dust, man. You're not on the path. You're in the woods or in the, wherever you at, man. You're not on the path. All right. And everybody knows when let's just say, I'm going to use the woods as an example. If you get off the path, that particular path that's already set through the woods, man, you can end up potentially being lost, right? And being lost can lead you to death, all right? Just a quick example. All right? For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life, man. Right? This is the way of life, man. Right? Not the agenda that they push. And it doesn't matter, man, which one of them gets in the office, man. We screwed either way, right? But again, we're looking forward to World War III because we know when World War III comes and Jacob's trouble and MOTB and the rest of the prophecies be fulfilled, right? We know to look up because Yahweh Shai be near, right? Verse 24, to keep thee, right, from the evil woman, right? From flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, right? And just using this, because Kamala Harris is one of those strange women, right? That speaks to the people, right? And that's leading people to destruction, man. And with that lying ass flattery tongue, right? Pushing that certain agenda, right? Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, right? And this is actually talking about an actual, a woman, like, a woman beguiling you with her beauty and her mindset, right? But the same thing for Miss Kamala, man, right? It was something running around on Facebook, man. A lot of people think that, that she hot. They'll hit her, and when I ain't saying like hit her like violently. They're smashed, if you get what I'm saying, So it's like, don't fall into that, man. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman that shouldn't be leading. She's pushing the wrong agendas. She's leading our people to destruction. So don't let none of her ways, her beauty, her tongue, or none of that, get you caught up. Right? Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Right? Can you take on her philosophies and her ways? Right? That agenda that the Democrats push, right? Even with the agenda that the Republicans push, man. Can you take that on and not be destroyed? It's gonna happen, man. You must separate yourself from all of that wickedness, man. All right. Not even get caught up into her so-called beauty. I don't think she's beautiful personally, but you know, uh, to each his own though. All right. Verse 28, can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? Right. So you take part in that, man. You don't think you're gonna end up being destroyed behind those philosophies and ideas and that agenda that they push? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, well, that's pretty much it, man. I just want to grab that because she is a woman, right? And I just seen a lot of stuff on Facebook about how, they people just, how Jake get down, man. I digress, man. All right, let me grab something real quick. And this 1 John 2:15, love not the world, all right? So don't love the shit that they feed you out here, man. All right, if it's not coming through the scriptures, man, through the apostles of GMS, you know what I'm saying, or and their elders and my elder Harwam and the Lions Den Campbell. If it's not coming from that, man, you more than likely taking part into the world, man, and worldly things. Love not the world, man, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passes away and the lust thereof, right? Because for one, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to correct all this and purge all this wicked shit up out of here, all right? But the way of this world, man, is nothing but fornication, idolatry. It's all wickedness, man. All right. And the world passeth away and the lust thereof, but he that doth the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua abideth forever, man, being made perfect, right? And taken up into the chairs, being made perfect, taking part into the new supper with Yahweh Shai, right? Coming back down and and then we in the kingdom, man. The kingdom's gonna be being created and we gonna be straight, man, forever, man. Right? Living forever and never get sick, you know, and out there keeping shit in, correcting things and cleansing things, right? Because people don't want to show up during the Passover when your house shines here, man. We gonna be going out to go get them, right? But you know, but that's pretty much it, man. That's the lesson for the day. I just wanted to go into that, man, because a lot of people are caught up into this whole Kamala Harris thing, and their mind is stuck on, supporting her, especially a lot of people in my family. Um, I don't rock with the Republicans, but I don't rock with Democrats either, man. The Democratic Party either. Right? Their agenda is wicked, and so is the Republicans' agenda is wicked, man. All right. So for my people, man, get your mind out of that. You know, um, either way it go, both of them are gonna lead us to this World War III. Right, and that's because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is putting that on their spirits and putting it on the country spirit, other country spirits, right? Just like if they see us with a women president, they ain't gonna do nothing but crank things up even faster, right? And then you ought to know the mindset of Donald Trump and of Kamala Harris, really, on how nasty they like to be. It's just, and they're gonna be pissing off a lot of people, a lot of countries, man. Just know that much, and so World War III is coming, right? With salvation is coming right behind it, man. So, Yahweh rock this up, Hashem Yahushai, that I'm a part of that number. You know, I ask to be a part of that number. I hope and pray and have faith that I'm part of that number. And for any righteous person that's watching this video as well, uh, you know, I pray for y'all as well, man. All right, so Shalom, Ahapatha, and DTA, man. We almost up out of here, man. Keep the faith, stay diligent, man. And you know, Pastor Taha said this was the year of the turn up, man. So, you know, we got more things coming. The protesters just had, you know, defiled the replica bell over there in DC, and you know, wrote a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, Yahweh Razazah be doing a lesson on that tomorrow. But again, man, I'm out, man. Shalom.